Hello, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today it is the 22nd day of the month of 8, and yeah, because it's October, and I think I've been saying 10, which is December, but you know, it's confusing because it's 10, but it's 8. Use Caesars! Anyway, shaking my fist at the presumed location of the Caesars. So and the moon is a waxing crescent, and there's like a great big giant comet, which is just peeking out from the sun at this point, because it was exactly behind the sun to us yesterday. And there's like the Orionids happening, lots of sky stuff lately. But anyway, you're here for rune readings. So let's see what message wants to come through today. I'm using the Elder Futhark on Birch again, but that's okay. Yeah. Busy. Lots of busy. That's okay though. I hope you're good busy. Let's see what message wants to come through today on this reading. This is a message for whenever you find this video, and for whoever this message is for. If you are watching this video and it is not resonating for you, just assume that it's basically not a message for you or not a message for you today. Law. But it may be a message for you in the future, and it may be a message for you in the past, which might help too. Why is this wrinkled? Okay. Doopy-doo. I did see a couple of meteors in the sky the other night, just peripherally, which is kind of nice. Sometimes sometimes it's not clear here. It's usually not but it's very often when I go outside to see something interesting in the sky, in where I live, in Toronto, it's cloudy or raining on me, which is fine too, but not when I want to see something in the sky. So anyway, central issue, the message that wants to come through today, we have Avaz reversed. Avaz is the rune of the horse. The horse has to do with movement and also spirit. So there is a situation today where you are not galloping forward. You are taking care of emergency needs. We have, leading up to this, we have Nauthiz, which is the rune of, I'm going to move all of this up. We have Nauthiz, which is the rune of need. It's reversed in the leading up spot, and that's what's leading you into what this situation is today, where you are not galloping forward the way that you normally would, I would assume. Yeah, so basically, if you're doing any galloping, it's inwardly. I'm sort of seeing this as like a healing kind of thing, like even with for some of you, this may be an actual physical healing that you're doing. Something has basically stopped you where you couldn't ignore it anymore. So we have Nauthiz reversed. Nauthiz is the rune of needs. It always means tend to your needs, but when it's reversed, it means drop everything and tend to your needs. It may be an emergency. So for some of you, you may be dealing with a health thing. And that's okay. You got to do that. Other people, it may be just something came up that is not came up, but it was a need that was a need. And then suddenly it was like a drop everything and tend to this need. So that's where you're coming from, to the point where you're in this situation today where you are not galloping forward. You're basically at rest, and any galloping you're doing is internally. So whether this is for health or whether this is for some other thing, you need to stop right now and deal with this. And every single thing in the helping line, everything is saying exactly the same thing. Look at this. So what is going to help you? We have Raida reversed and we have Isa. So your central issue, once again, is the horse, and the horse is not galloping forward. The horse is being still. The horse is stopped. What is going to help you right away is pause your journey. We have Raido, which is the rune of the journey, and it's reversed, and the horse is implied in Raido, so the horse is also resting. So just pause. Give yourself time to pause, because you have to do this. This is the only way you're going to get where you need to be. These are also inner journeys. These are basically turning your movement inward. You're going to be, if it's a healing kind of thing, then it's you letting your healing happen. And if it's something else, then you're basically going to stop and then do the journeying and the work that needs to be done inward, which isn't really work. It's kind of just like move, but inwardly. Do not move outwardly. In this case, you have to stop. You have to just stop. What's going to help you with that is give yourself that stillness. Stop. We have Isa, which is ice. Ice is stillness and standstill. It's the stillness through which clarity comes. So for all of the things that are being done where you are stopped and letting the inner movement happen, that's what this is going to be about. This is basically you're stopped, you're frozen, you're not frozen. I mean, it is ice, but it's the clarity. It's clarity. So you're giving yourself stillness. You're giving yourself the standstill moment. You have to do it. I mean, you can't, no, I don't even see doing it anyway. Like right now, you are in a situation where you have been stopped. You have to you're basically not galloping forward. And what's going to help you is pause your journey, and also give yourself permission to be still and just allow it and inhabit this moment, because this is what's the most important thing. So we have stillness. What isn't going to help? These are all worries. And none of them are saying, because there's not even an option for you to be moving forward at this point. You have no choice at this point but to have stopped and to be stopped and to deal with this emergency, because you can't do anything else. So the things that are not going to help you are both worries. We have Tiva's reversed, which is Tyr's rune. Tyr is the warrior god. He has to do with tending to duties and responsibilities. He has to do with doing what needs to be done. This is reversed in the lower line, so you are very worried that you are not getting things done in the outer world because you are stopped. And what's behind that is you're worried about being a part of a support group. You're worried about being part of people who support things and hold things up. We have Algies, which is behind that worry. So Algies is the rune of protection and support. It's the moose. It's the elk or the moose. And it's basically, these are really worries about this. It's like, if I don't do the things that I am expected to be doing because I'm necessarily stopped in order to get some clarity through or some healing, which is extremely important, and I can't do it anyway, but I'm worried about it, that I can't get these things done, because you're a hardworking person and you really, really want to be feeling like you belong as the part of the support that you are. You're worried about what support you might have. Especially if you aren't getting done the duties and responsibilities that you have, because you are very necessarily resting right now. And you're worried that will turn away from you, like that you won't have any support because you can't do what you can't do anyway. So it's just, it's the worries of a hardworking person, where you are basically, it's like you literally can't get up. You're lying there in bed, you're letting your body heal, or you're trying to, or you're not letting it because you're worrying so much, because you're saying, but all these things I have to do. And if I don't do them, then nobody's going to like me or help me anymore. And nobody's going to help me anyway. And that's terrible, and I'm sorry. I hope this is just a worry, and that there are actually people and systems that support you, and that you are actually supported. And I do hope that you're more supported than you think you are if you think you're not. But either way, what will drag you down in this moment is worrying about all that. If that starts to be the case, bring yourself back up. You have important work to do, and your important work is healing yourself or fixing whatever it is that made you stop. So that's what you're going to work on. You're going to turn inward where you need to. You're going to do all of the necessary inner stuff that needs to be done. But primarily, the most important thing is you are giving yourself stillness so that you can get your clarity back and heal. So your outcome is, whether you worry or not, your outcome is, because you are resting. We have Othala. Othala is the rune of the home and the homeland. This is you will feel restored to your comfort zone. You will feel that sense of solace and sanctuary. You will feel protected. And so you will basically come, quote unquote, home at this point. Whether you may already be home if you're stopped and you're not well, but things will sort of become around you home, a sense of comfort, a sense of sanctuary and solace, protection. So ultimately, that's what this is going to lead you to. You will actually get there. You'll get to the point where you'll be okay again in your quote unquote house, which may actually be your body if it's a healing thing. But it's okay. It's a good ending. It'll be okay. It's just that you do need to give yourself this time to rest. And even if you don't give it to yourself, it's going to happen anyway. This is the way I read. This is what helps. This is what doesn't. But this is your path line. So you are going to get that to this point. You're going to get to that point. Ideally, you will get to that point by allowing the rest and sinking into it and embodying it and inhabiting it. You can also get there by worrying every second about all the things you're not able to do, but that won't be as good for you. So there you go. So that is the message that wanted to come through today. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye. Rest.